Hi everyone, Fragga here, and today let's talk about Arsh here. Yeah, Arsh Extrait by French Avenue. French Avenue is written here in the bottom. I don't know if you are if the camera is catching this, but yeah. So the thing is, this is kind of a really unique summer freshie, in my opinion. This opens up with vibrant combination of grapefruit and lemon. So if you are if you are someone who is familiar with grapefruit lemon combination, you will immediately pick up on this fragrance because it will smell kind of familiar. But here's a twist: it comes with kind of like creamy nature of almond. So if you like almond, you will immediately fell in love with this fragrance because this has a really prominent almond creamy nature. All right. And that comes really quickly in the opening, and with that almond you will also get neroli. So if you are familiar with neroli or orange blossom, those kind of white flowery, little bit bitter or fresh and bitter, that vibe, you will get that here too. So this fragrance opens up vibrantly with lemon, alongside with little bit bitter and fresh neroli, and little bit creamy nature of uh, almond. Yes. So these are the three main notes that I picked up on it. I picked up from this fragrance, and all of them are really nice and they blend really well here. I think you might need to macerate a little bit depending on the batch that you get, but in my experience this is actually really a well made fragrance out of the box, and it smells really sophisticated and high quality. The neroli kind of gives it a little bit bitter texture, and in the dry down, like after like 3 hours, you will start to get little bit of earthiness and little bit of, how do I say it, smokiness. Yeah, smoky earthy vibe. And at first I didn't know which note is providing this earthy or smoky nature. Then I find out, okay, this is coming from vetiver. So yeah, in the dry down it has vetiver, really nice vetiver. So if you don't like vetiver, I don't think this is going to be a really big deal, because the vetiver comes out really in the far dry down and it is not super prominent. The lemon freshness, the bitterness from neroli, and little bit creaminess of almond, those are the things that dominate this fragrance from start to finish, and those are the things that you will get. So for as for performance, it performs in this like little bit cold to summer transition situation or time period in this summer. Not really summer, but from winter to summer, this transition period. In this transition period that I am using this fragrance, and it is lasting for around 6 to 7 hours. So this is not totally beast mode, but also really good performance. And the projection is like 2 hours, I would say, solid projection. And after that it will start to get close to your skin. So the performance is not super amazing, and also not bad. It is quite like above average type of performance, and the price is around like $40 to $50. And for this reason I think this is a really good easy blind buy. And the main thing is, this is supposedly a clone of Garline Platin Privé or Garline Ideal Cologne. I have not sniffed any of these fragrances, so I can't actually comment on that. But on its own, this is actually a really nice fragrance. I can actually highly recommend it. But you have to keep it in mind that this is not a typical summer freshie. This is actually really unique. So not everybody might like it. So this is not a totally blind buy or the fragrance. And that's all. I'll catch you in the next one.